point here.
Great firefight. Big come on from Marson. Furman applauding the effort. 9-5-1. We've got some good-looking jerseys out here, don't we?
Yeah, I have to say black for us females. We tend to like that for our figures, so. Selfishly, I love the black.
I like that scorpion design too. And Steve Taylor came up with that. We had a wide call. I don't. Yeah, Rich thought it was in. Yeah, the ball was on the line. The official does correct the call made by Coachella Valley. Marson apologized, said, I guess I just missed it.
Yeah, it's hard to call a ball from that side of the court, in my opinion. I think the guy who's right on the line should be calling it.
And that lands. Look at those quick hands to end the first game. Impressive by Rozpetsky and Rumpens for Coachella Valley. We'll be back in a moment from Boulder, Louisville. Great job. You got to go warm up? Or
yeah.
You get,
okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Do you want me to get Kim Jade?
Game two, here we go. Drivers, Scorpions, undefeated. Coachella Valley Scorpions. 6-0. Well done by Thunder. The Scorpion team 4-0 coming in. They were 29-20, so pretty close matches out in Los Angeles. They defeat Houston 8-4. Kansas City 8-4 yesterday.
No!
Wide. Robbins was lining up to Ernie. Lopez decided to go with the lob. Good idea. Just drifted wide. Indy Drivers. Owned by Phil and Paula Cohn. Inaugural MPL season champions. One down reset by Marson. Outstanding stuff for Coachella Valley and Rozpetsky. 72-2 record. Said his only losses was to Kyle Yates and Daniel Moore, Scott's son, in the singles. Look at that close ability from Marson. One. That slice just wide. All for the heat, all for the paddle of Robbins. And it's so nice to welcome in Coachella Valley owner, player, general manager Kim Jade. She does it all.
Hi, Ari. Glad to be here with you.
Yeah, great to see you. And what a start for your Scorpions this season. Good start here on Championship Court this morning.
We are we're gelling. I love this group of individuals. They're great human beings. They already care for each other like brothers and sisters. We drafted a really great group of people, and they also happen to be excellent pickleball players, which is
nice
also,
when that works that way, right?
Yeah, it's a real bonus. I think we have the right combination of, we got a couple lefties on the team. We got some great left side players. And the guy that's, back in the game is Marcin Rozpetsky. And we're so happy to have him. There's a lot of players in this league and many professionals, they started playing since COVID. You hear that all the time. And they don't even know who Marcin is, and he's a historical figure in the game of pickleball. His singles streak is perhaps unmatched by anybody but Annalie Waters.
72-2,
yeah,
he said.
Yeah, like
Incredible.
Seriously unbelievable at his age, too. He was 41, 42 years old and beating up on 18 and 19-year-olds.
Well, that is deep. Robbins on a roll, as Marcin says, great serve to Cord.
And he is like the best partner to play with.
6-1-1 here, game 2. Drivers looking to get back into this one, but they face a 7-1 deficit. We'll get back to selecting this group of individuals, and nobody knows talent better, whether it's volleyball or pickleball, than Kim Jade and your staff. You're just doing a great job.
I really appreciate that, Ari. It does kind of lead into my background as a recruiter. I did that for 20 years with volleyball, and many of these people I knew from pickleball, but it is an assessment, on people and their attitudes and their body language and how they handle their partnerships and things like that. That's all very, very important to us as a staff and as an organization.
And how do you do your studying? I mean, live, you say you play with a lot of people, the tournaments. Is there watching of streaming feeds as well, and then conversations?
Yeah, so we have so many players in Southern California that, what a great
Rich got
shot
him
by
that time.
Lopez,
Yeah.
Beautiful. That I was able to have kind of some of my own private select combines in my backyard at my country club,
Oh, wow.
and to kind of get to know these players as human beings as well as pickleball players. And that makes just a big difference. Getting to know somebody and what their core values are, and how they are off the court, how they handle losses, how they handle wins, how they handle things with their partners, and that's by far the most important thing when you're going to spend 6 months with a group of people that are kind of entrenched in their ways as human beings at 50 and over. We're not going to change too much, right? It's not a group of 18-year-olds that you can mold. They are grown, and so you want to pick some good ones that really do want all the same goals and strive for the same ideas.
So that would be the minor difference compared to what you used to do, selecting 18-year-olds to play for UCLA volleyball, but otherwise pretty much the same concepts.
It really is the same concepts. I watch them in timeouts. I watch how they treat their partners. I watch after they lose and they go to their girlfriend or their husband. And are they bitching and moaning about their partner? Or are they, gosh, I didn't play that well. I really got to pick myself up and play better with my partner. That kind of attitude.
Furman scampering back. Robbins hits the Ernie this time.
Beautiful. Marcin lets out a howl.
Robbins, fantastic. He's got great length.
Yeah, he's just got such tremendous wingspan and leaping ability.
3-7-2. They're switching. Survive the initial onslaught, and Robbins hits another one, this time with a backhand punch.
That's a no-fly zone. You just don't go in that area with Cord there.
Nice to have that long stride, too, to avoid the kitchen.
And he's very quiet. He's sneaky.
Yes. Great return by Furman.
Yeah, that's a beautiful cross-court volley by Lopez. Beautiful.
Well, Kim Jade, who assembled this team, but on court, good start for you, Kim. 9-4 in games. You go out in LA. How you feeling out there?
Really good. We like where we are. We're trying to make a lot of adjustments. We've had 2 or 3 practices actually with our base. Cord even came in from Utah for one of them. So it's nice having a group of people that are close enough to practice. And we really like the progression we're making. We had a kind of a mental conversation about how we're going to handle things and try to get better here with our partnerships. things that we want to entertain, which is eye contact after points, physical touch after points, whether it's paddles or touches or whatever.
Interesting. Okay.
And you'll notice that, and I think our group is getting better at that. Just since we talked about it on Friday, I mean that was our goal for this weekend, was to improve there. Not that it was bad, but we want to improve always.
And you personally feeling good out on court?
I am.
Record's been good.
Yeah. I struggled a little bit yesterday morning. I had a little
altitude
bit of
too?
little
Yeah.
roughness with the altitude. I could not think clearly. Lack of oxygen, I suppose.
Robbins looking for that Ernie again. They go lob, a sky hook, and Lopez. And we did have a foot fault on the push off.
Yep. Cord stepped into the kitchen and then launched himself.
You got to keep those. Those are big puppies. That's easy to slide into the kitchen.
That's right.
His feet. 8-3-2.
Oh, that's a great drive.
Really well done by Rozpetsky. 9-3-2. Oh, no way.
No. Guy still has like a 30-inch vertical leap. I mean, he was a basketball player. You just don't lob over a guy that's 6'4" and
No.
can jump like that still at 50, whatever he is. So athletic.
Yeah. Robbins is jumping center in this league for sure. What a reset.
Oh, great play by Lopez off the net. That was not easy.
He's got great hands, Lopez.
He does. Very, very fast and such strong forearms with the wrist flick from racquetball.
That's right.
His wrists are just super strong.
3-10-1.
Great hands by Cord Robbins. I don't think he meant to hit that dink quite that high to Furman, who can launch a ball. He can just rocket it.
3-7-2. I think that's one of the things that on Robbins that people don't expect. You expect the Ernie, they expect the jumping, but he's got such soft hands.
He does. It's almost in his mentality. He kind of walks like a surfer, Just he's calm, cool, collected, always, in every situation.
Or a basketball wing,
Okay.
Long strides, loping across the court.
That's right.
That was just wide. They're going to challenge that one. And Marson, very sure about that call.
Well, it's a good thing we got cameras here too. I like that. I'll go back and check that. And
Are you
see
getting a picture taken, Kim?
Oh, hey.
There we go.
And we don't
Go
wanna be-
Bruins.
we don't-
I mean Scorpions.
Yeah, Scorpions, Bruins. And Marson's known for making the best line calls, and he plays everything that's like 6 inches out. So I kind of trust him there, but we'll go back and look at it.
10-4-2, trying to wrap it up. They've had a few opportunities, cannot seal it.
That ball was out. I think he's regretting taking a swing at that, even
Yeah.
though it would have felt good to get the kill.
I thought so as well. Furman with a big, dangerous serve. That one got away. And this one nearly hit the ceiling. Just deep, because it has to be perfect if you're going to get it over cord.
That's exactly right. He's really got to force that in, and that's part of his game. Lopez loves the lob, and he's great at it. A question about the score, maybe?
I think we get it. 10. David just wants to make sure he's organized. It should be 10-4-1, I believe.
That's what I think. I think it's 10-4-1. Larson trying to fire up his partner. Love it.
Yeah, look at him. He just nonstop movement, right? Keeps those feet moving.
Don't want to lose focus here.
Nice return by Rich. But then paddles collide, and that ends this one as Coachella Valley continues to cruise. Thanks for stopping by, Kim.
You
Good luck
bet.
on court.
All right, thanks, Ari.
Okay, Kim Jade and Cord Robbins and Marcin Rodspetsky. We'll hope to have them join me here on the post-match interview. We'll take a quick break and be back with the Scorpions. So this is a little tricky where one of you guys can. Hey, did I do this? Here, you hold that one.
Hold it for two of us.
And then I'll do with the middle. I'll hold it with the middle.
Okay.
So you can hold. Just hold it near your mouth.
Okay. Are we sitting?
We're gonna sit up. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. We go over there.
Yeah.
Test. All right.
Good job, solid. Gotta set up the studio here.
I know. That's pretty good.
All right, we are back in Boulder, Louisville, Colorado, with Coachella Valley. We've got Cord and Marcin, and you guys just continue to cruise. It's that type of positive energy that we saw out there. Kim Jade relayed that really this entire team is a kind of a tight unit, positive energy. She wants like paddle contact or something after every point. Is that something that you guys are focused in on every match and every practice? Marcin?
Absolutely. Yeah. We know how important that is. You know, it's a team sport, so we definitely want that, and it shows, and it creates this great energy and positive energy and intensity and courage and confidence. So all of those little things help us, and I think it shows. Yep.
What is so special about playing with Marcin and this group so far, Cord?
You don't have to be honest, man.
Well, Marcin is an absolute beast. I just feel like I need to hold down my own on the right side. I show him positive energy as well. And, you know, for us, if I can let Marcin swing away at with that big forehand, and for me to crash the middle and use my quick hands and speed up at the net, that's a really good recipe for success for us. So.
And Marcin, great to have you in the National Pickleball League.
Thank you.
You know, one of the best ever at pickleball.
No, that's too much.
Singles.
No.
He did not say that. Other people have told me that because I didn't get to see you play, but now this is the first time, and very entertaining stuff.
Thank you.
Talk about the trip back to pickleball, so to speak. I know you're busy with tennis and everything, and what you're seeing in the game now.
Yeah, so obviously I stopped playing about 5 years ago. I got busy with my tennis academy. It's a junior high-performance tennis academy. We moved to Florida. Obviously had a lot of knee replacements and things like this, but to come back and to see how the game progressed, it's incredible how athletic it is. Women, men, young people are playing. It's cool to play pickleball. Everybody plays
Imagine
pickleball.
that.
You know
we even have basketball players playing pickleball.
Exactly,
you know it's cool.
Exactly. So obviously our youth is doing an incredible job. Our senior NPL organizers are doing an incredible job. It's great to see because we deserve it. We deserve it. It's a great sport, and we absolutely love it. So it's great to see that.
All right, great to have you. And Cord, it's fun to watch you play because, you know, you look like a basketball wing out there. Kim and I decided that you're jumping center in the opening tap here at the NPL. How do you have, you know, those basketball skills, how do they translate into pickleball?
Well, actually, I used to be able to jump, honestly. Now it's probably about 3 inches.
Imagine that now.
That's high in this league.
But, however, I am very long. I've got long arms, and so I can cover the court very well. And I just think I've got good reaction and anticipation. And maybe that comes from basketball. I don't know. Marcin always gets on me to move my feet better because I do get stuck sometimes. And so I got to remember the basketball shuffle when I'm out there playing and keep my feet moving. So
it's a pleasure to play with Cord. Let me tell you something. Because obviously I thought I was large and long and reaching over there. But this is a whole different story. So
All right, guys. Great job. We will see you in mixed. We'll be back in a moment.
Thank you very much.
I love the way they're asking questions
Right in the
while
middle
you're
of our
on the
interview,
air.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Great
Sorry
job,
about
guys.
that.
No, you
Thank
guys
you.
good. Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you. Hi, good to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Your name is
Sabrina. Last name is Gilbo.
Gilbo. Okay. Okay. Any background that you want mentioned on the stream?
Like what kind of background? So
Anything? Athletic? Any
Anything.
personal?
I mean, I played tennis at USC.
Nice.
Just grew up in Southern California, and then grew up playing all different sports. So your
Okay.
typical basketball, volleyball, soccer,
Oh, nice.
softball.
Played it all, huh?
Played it all. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
And yeah.
Personal, business, anything? It's up to you.
I mean, one of my, like I do a lot of work with wipeout cancer.
With what?
With wipeout cancer.
Wipeout cancer.
Yeah, so basically stuff with them. I had to do like team building events, like through like pickleball and rugby.
Okay.
And,
Okay. All right, great. Good luck. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's good to go.
What is this?
Those are the mics. We just put the little mics in.
Is that better for you?
I think NPL called Daniel said it's a little light on her.
Somewhere in the back, but like
All right.
So
For the interview.
for the interview.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're good. But I'm gonna need it for the. I really need to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna.
it's weird because we don't have a camera for setting, so it shouldn't maybe be an option. You know what I mean? Like that's so weird. So we'll look at it on the oh wait, it's actually so first up. See, on mine we don't even have a setting as an option. So how would you do that? Thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna call. Hey, no problem.
Anybody.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Coachella Valley Scorpions, Indy Drivers going head-to-head here. Also, Denver playing Kansas City this morning. Seattle locking up with Houston. Christy Damaraki along with Heather Iffert. Heather out of Carmel, Indiana. Played her tennis at Tennessee. 58% match win percentage last season with Indy. Christy Damaraki, part of this driver's championship team in the inaugural season, where she won 65% of her matches. Played tennis at Boston College. For the drivers and for Coachella Valley, We've got Stacy Zielinski, Morro Bay, California. Terrific softball player at Cal State San Bernardino. Does it all as well, including overheads. What a reset by Iffert. Rocky's two-hander, a huge weapon, and then puts it away with the overhead. Zielinski also an excellent hockey player, part of a women's travel team out of San Diego. Really nicely done, guided down the line by Zielinski, who is playing with Sabrina Gilbo, all sports star growing up, and played tennis for the Trojans of USC. Excellent athlete. That follow through, so graceful, so effortless. Gilbo works with Wipeout Cancer, does a ton of team building activities. The speed, ATP jumping over signage, and then Damaraki finds that gap in the court. Look at Gilbo. She's back over here in the other corner, moves like a deer, leaped over signage, nearly ran into the post on the adjacent court, and not only lives to tell about it, but is laughing here. Heather Iffert applauding that. Incredible stuff, great effort. Sabrina moving around like a 20-year-old in her USC Trojan days. Well done by Damaraki. Right into the body. Could not get that paddle extended. Scorpions. Owner player, general manager Kim Jade, nice enough to stop by. We got owner CEO Rob Zwimmer, Ruth Ann Papa, Dan Zucker, Brian Willis, Andy Bodakowski, of course, director of development. Former All-American and national championship player coach at UCLA volleyball. Winningest women's volleyball coach in history, over 1,100 victories in his tenure. Also part of the U.S. Olympic volleyball program. Backhand swat put away for Gilbo. One, 2-2. Rospetsky and Robbins win the opening match of this team battle. One pulled just wide off of the heat, delivered by Zielinski. Zielinski likes to go with a lot of feel, finesse. Can deliver that slap shot winner. Former hockey star. One dropped just wide. Iffert having a second glance at it. Gilbo was right on top of it. 3-2-2. Great return by Heather. You hear Christie saying, let it go out. Milwaukee had a good view of it in the angle. Tight battle here early. Two, 3-1. One just missing. Zielinski aided by the net cord. Three, 2-1, and a tight one. Great charge by Iffert. So timeout Indy. It's close, 4-1, but Christie maybe going to the bag for oxygen. We'll see. Talked about giving herself some of that boost in the altitude. We're just going for the sports drink here, I believe. National Pickleball League presented by QC Kinetics.
Are you on right now? Okay. So I know the guy over there interviewing the MPO guy. I used to work with him at Fox 31.
QC Kinetics is proud to sponsor National Pickleball League. We help active adults find lasting relief from joint pain. No drugs, no surgery, no downtime. Pickleball players trust us to keep them on the court. QC Kinetics, pain relief that keeps you in the game. Call now for a free consultation. Gearbox Plush Power, exceptional control. Experience the GX2 series by Gearbox. So 5-2. Bilbo and Zielinski able to put a couple points on the board. You've got the feet of Sabrina. Great angle by Iffert to open up that play. Former volunteer tennis player at Tennessee, also Heather Grandma, as is Christie now. So side out Indy. 2-5-1. That ball took a funny hop on Gilbo. Excellent point. Ball movement precise for the drivers. Indy down by one. Now we're going to see some long points here. All four players play that. Mostly that finesse game, excellent hands. Tied at 5. Scorpions hoping to remain unbeaten on the season. 4-0 in a loaded bracket in the opening event in LA. Another tough bracket here. Terrific serve by Iffert off the double line in the corner. Drivers have the lead. 4 unanswered. Well done by Sabrina Gilbo, keeping that ball down to the feet. Second serve, 6-5-2. Good hands by Iffert. And it's 5 unanswered. Nice attacking, Gilbo and Zielinski. Watching Sabrina really gets that brush up on the ball. The former tennis star. And generating that top spin, ball rotating. Great effort again, try to cover court, but Damaraki opened up that side with the initial drop shot. So a quick side out, so Drivers looking comfortable after trailing 5-2. They've got a 2-point advantage now with the serve. Nice extension there with the backhand punch volley. Well done by Christie. He's got that ability to pick that ball up really low with the two-hander and drive it. Official just get everybody organized here. 8-5-2. Tremendous resetting. Yeah, well done by Christie, just moving with the ball, anticipating. Timeout Coachella Valley. So after leading 5-2, Indy has put a touchdown on the board. They lead it 9-5. As a pickleball player, agility and endurance are a key. DEXA offers a cutting-edge way to measure your body's muscle and fat composition, helping you stay at peak performance. Whether you're just learning pickleball or are a professional, DEXA can help guide your health and fitness goals with precision insights. Visit DEXAscan.com to find a location near you. This MPL team battle between the Drivers and the Scorpions is powered by PickleballTeamLeagues.com, the next-gen team leagues management platform for pickleball from the experts at Pickleball.com. Visit PickleballTeamLeagues.com to build your next team league today. So out of the timeout, Scorpions looking to hold here, get the ball back. Elbow just a tad underneath it, so the run continues at 8 points. Game point. Well read. Gilbo all the way over to take that out of the air with a two-hander. Set up by the overhead to soften the defense from Zielinski. So Coachella Valley gets the ball back with a Rocky Mountain to climb. There's one. So 6-10-1 after leading this game 1 5-2. Incredible hands by Zielinski. Cross court, winning shot from Iffert. Six, 10-2. Coachella Valley just got back in that point. Christie's played a smart shot, little cutter down by the shins of Zielinski, who was making her approach. Game point. So third attempt coming up for Indy for this game 1. And there it is. Nice comeback by the Drivers as they secure game 1, 11-6. We'll be back for the second in a moment. This is the National Pickleball League presented by QC Kinetics. Good, thank you. I think so, yeah. Oh, you can have. If you don't mind, maybe let's scoot back just a little bit. Yeah.
Is this good?
Thank you. Welcome back to Relish Food Hall Pickleball. When they say food hall, they mean it. 8 different restaurants. Quality stuff. Here in Louisville, Colorado. Nice attack by Christie. Indy in the driver's seat. After going down 5-2 in the first, they close it out 11-6. See if that side makes a big difference here in game 2. We did see quite an advantage for the team that's looking at the wall, which is Coachella Valley, rather than the crowd in the background, along with a bit of glare coming through a window up on the ceiling. Well, Coachella Valley got off to a pretty good start in game one, looking to repeat that. 1-0-1. Very high IQ here for Iffert and Tambaraki. I'm going to put that ball in uncomfortable spots. What an angle taken by Iffert. Good attempt there by Zielinski. Not much room over there. We saw Gilbo already leap over the Babolat signs, trying to save one. Yeah, they're just moving the ball so well. So Indy looking to take the sting out of the Scorpions as they did to the Stingers yesterday, beating Kansas City 9-3 to open the event. Jumped out ahead of the Tsunami as well. Seattle did come back and take that 8-4. Two, 1-2. Oh, nice stretch and then leave by Gilbo. Scorpions. The ball back here. One, 2-1. One, 2-2. Well done by Zielinski covering that center line. The deuce is wild here. Indy gets it backside out. The National Pickleball League is proud to be partnered with Selkirk Sport, a brand that's been elevating the game for over a decade with a steadfast commitment to quality, innovation, and durability. Two, 2-1. Put away from Zielinski. Every Selkirk paddle is made or assembled in the USA, showcasing precision, craftsmanship, and performance players can trust. As a family-owned company, Selkirk Sport has earned its reputation as a leader in the sport by consistently delivering gear built to last. Selkirk Sport, over 10 years strong and still defining the standard in pickleball. Coachella Valley, some enthusiasm here from their teammates. Scorpions have had difficulty stringing together points. I believe 2 points is their longest run in this match. That's a bit of a dead spot over there. We saw that yesterday. Three, 3-2. So they manage one to tie it. Indy with the ball back, hoping to close this out in 2. 3-3-1. That was wide. Drivers back in the lead. More attackable, that opportunity with the backhand for Gilbo. Plays it off the bounce and does the damage. It's Damaraki. Nicely done with the backhand slap volley from Zielinski. Very similar to the first game. These two teams both kind of looking for an edge and scoring. 4-3-2. Gorgeous touch by Iffert. Enabled her to put it away, the second shot. Yeah, well done. Gilbo did a nice job getting around that, enabling her to roll it through the kitchen out wide. 3-4-2. Sabrina upset with herself on that opportunity. Tied at 4. Slice down feet gives Coachella Valley the side out. Tied at 4. Again, the patience, the ball movement, precise for Indy. Four, 4-2. That's something to work with offensively for Gilbo. Drivers. This is a clinic in the short game. The way they're moving the ball outside and nailing the middle. Unpredictable. Good spot from Zielinski there. There's a 5-4-2. Scoreboard not updating. That is deep. Down Meraki swatting away. Tied at 5. What a battle this is. Oh, Zielinski, really remarkable second effort because she already moved the paddle trying to hit what would have been the initial ball, which was deflected over the tape, changed direction, and the same motion, put it away. So Scorpions beginning to build momentum. Timeout Drivers. So in the first game, they got the TO down 5-2. Proceeded to go on a 8-point run en route to the 11-6 Game 1 victory. They get the timeout Game 2, down 7-5. So Coachella Valley and Indy really playing the same styles, so it's been a collision up at the kitchen. And it's certainly a battle of patience. Both teams searching for any offensive opportunities, and not many have been available. So scoring updates, Coachella Valley and the team battle leading the Drivers 3-0. Seattle up again, they went undefeated yesterday. Also, they're leading Houston 3-1. Denver out front of KC 2-1. Nice dropper by Zielinski. Eight-5-1.